tonight's Green Report, we stay right here in Washington, D.C., where this fall the crew of a 31-foot sailing yacht called the Vittoria will set sail for Cuba. The Vittoria, however, isn't just any old sailing yacht. It uses solar panels to generate 100% of its own electricity. This unique capability is important because the Vittoria isn't just going on any old pleasure cruise. Its journey is an educational one with the goal of raising awareness about renewable energy in the age of global warming. Joining me now to talk more about the Vittoria's journey are Nathan Sermonis, the co-founder of Vittoria Energy, and Guy Shields, Vice Commodore of the Capital Yacht Club, where she is currently tied up. And great to have you guys both with us tonight.
Thanks for having us, Tom.
Thank you. Nathan, let me start off with you. Tell us about the Vittoria and how it works. What is so significant about the ship, in your opinion?
Sure. Well, Vittoria is a 30-year-old sailboat that we have retrofitted with off-the-shelf technologies that anyone can get at Home Depot or online. And these are solar, wind, battery products that are here now today providing affordable, reliable, renewable energy to people around the planet. And so our goal was to build a floating classroom that we could take from port to port as a demonstration product. So what we're doing with it is we're actually using this small vessel to really hit home the fact that in small spaces these days, these power products, local wind and solar power products, actually pack quite a bit of a punch, and you can produce a lot of energy in a really small space.
That's great. Guy, can you tell us about the significance of this in terms of the boating community?
Well, what we figured is, through a friend of a friend, we found out about Vittoria project. And it's a perfect match for the Yacht Club to get in. You know, many times boaters, particularly sailboaters, are very independent. We're already, in many cases, green. We see the value of solar. We see the value of wind generators. So it was a perfect match to help them move on to the next step. Besides offering a lot of advice, because we have a lot of advice at the club with people that have been sailing, cruising. Sailors tend to be independent. And so with the match over, helping Nate and his crew move onward to do it. We had fundraising. We hosted a fundraiser for them a couple weeks ago. But it was a natural connection between their project and the club. We're in the Yacht Club is a green marina. We're right in the middle of the wharf redevelopment project with all the buildings are going to be LEED certified. And so it's just everything just came together at one time and helps.
Being able to generate your own electricity is almost the definition of independence.
Yeah.
Nathan, tell us about your journey to Cuba.
Yeah, sure. So this winter we're going to be setting off to Cuba. We're leaving from Washington, D.C., actually quite soon, down to Key West and then Key West to Cuba. And our mission is twofold. One is we're trying to connect everyday Americans with people that are solving their energy problems with clean energy products, so local wind and solar power in places like Cuba. The country actually has 4% of their electricity is produced through renewable means, and what we're going to do is we're really trying to highlight their success stories, where they want to go with the energy, and help Americans sort of wrap their heads around the fact that these products aren't rocket science. They're they're readily available for not only well-off countries like the United States, but around the planet. They're powering communities, businesses, homes, and it's a fact that we really want people to understand through our expedition, and we'll be making a documentary and a web series out of it. So, our goal is to get people excited about our trip to Cuba, folks that want to learn about that country that we haven't been able to access for roughly 50 years. And at the same time, we want them to really get educated about the energy narrative that is going on in Cuba, and that we are progressing with our 100% self-sustainable, energy-independent vessel using wind and solar products.
Yeah. Guy, there was a boat show this last weekend, or the weekend before, and I've heard that there's a lot of solar and wind stuff popping up at the boat shows. We've got about a half a minute. What's kind of the state of the art right now?
The state of the art right now is flexible panels that people can zip onto their biminis or their canvas covers. Fit around the sides. The technology is advancing very, very rapidly. And once again, boaters tend to be leading the way in some of the stuff because we're always looking for ways to be independent when we're out on the water. You know, without the long extension cord, we have to be able to run our system safely without it.
And that works. That works.
Works well.
Nathan, Guy, great to have you both with us tonight.
Great. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.